Welcome back to Talk Sophia, your daily English practice space.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ryan, here with my beautiful friend, Sophia.
Each episode helps you learn English naturally by listening to real-life conversations.
Today's topic is traveling and how to communicate in English while you travel.
English is useful at the airport, hotel, restaurants, and when asking for directions.
Even if you're not traveling soon, these phrases are helpful in many situations.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell to never miss a new episode.
All right, everyone, are you ready? Let's get started.
So, Sophia, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm a bit tired, though. I stayed up late last night planning something.
Oh, what were you planning?
Actually, I was looking at travel websites. I want to take a trip next month, so I was comparing hotel prices and reading reviews.
That sounds exciting. Where do you want to go?
I'm thinking about going to Portugal. I've never been there, and I heard it's beautiful.
Portugal. That's a great choice. I went there 2 years ago. The food is amazing.
Really? What did you do this past weekend? Anything interesting?
Well, nothing as exciting as planning a trip. I just stayed home and watched movies. Oh, but I did organize all my old travel photos on Saturday. It was fun to remember all those places.
That's nice. Did you find any good memories?
Yeah, I found photos from when I got lost in Tokyo. I was trying to find my hotel, but I couldn't read the signs. It was stressful at the time, but funny now.
Oh, no. But you found it eventually, right?
Yes, after asking 5 different people for directions. Speaking of traveling and those kinds of experiences, that's exactly what we should talk about today.
Perfect timing. Let's discuss how to communicate while traveling in English.
So, Sophia, let's imagine I'm going on a trip. Where does the English conversation actually begin?
Well, for most people, it starts at the airport. Before you even leave your home country, you need to use English at check-in.
Right. So what do I say when I get to the check-in counter?
Usually, the staff will greet you first. They'll say something like, "Hello, may I see your passport and ticket?" Or, "Good morning, where are you flying to today?"
And I just give them my passport?
Yes, and you can say, "Good morning, here's my passport," or, "Hello, I'm flying to London." Keep it simple and polite.
What if they ask me questions? I always get nervous about that.
Don't worry, the questions are usually the same. They might ask, "Did you pack your bags yourself?" or "Are you carrying any dangerous items?"
Oh, I know those questions. The answer is always yes for the first one and no for the second one.
Exactly. You can say, "Yes, I packed everything myself," and "No, I don't have any dangerous items." It's very simple.
What about choosing seats? I never know how to ask for that.
You can say, "Can I have a window seat, please?" or "I prefer an aisle seat." The staff will help you.
Window seat or aisle seat? I always choose window.
Really? I prefer aisle seats. I like to stand up and walk around during long flights.
But the view, you miss the view from an aisle seat.
That's true, but I value comfort more. Anyway, after check-in, you go through security, right?
Yes, and that's another stressful part. There are so many instructions.
The security staff will tell you things like, "Please remove your laptop," or "Take off your shoes and belt." You just need to listen and follow the instructions.
Do I need to say anything?
Not usually, but if you're confused, you can ask, "Excuse me, do I need to remove this?" and point to the item. They're usually very helpful.
Okay, that makes sense. So after security, I wait at the gate, right?
Yes, you wait at the departure gate. The gate is like a waiting area before you board the plane.
And what do I do when they call my flight?
You listen for announcements. They'll say something like, "We are now boarding flight BA247 to New York," or "Passengers in rows 20 to 30, please board now."
What if I don't hear the announcement? Sometimes the airport is so noisy.
That's why you should check the screens. The screens show your flight number and boarding time. If you're worried, you can ask the staff at the gate, "Excuse me, has boarding started for flight BA247?
That's a good phrase. Has boarding started? I'll remember that.
Good. Now, let's talk about being on the plane. What situations need English there?
Talking to the flight attendants, I guess?
Exactly. The flight attendants will come around and offer drinks and meals. They'll ask, "Would you like something to drink?" or "Chicken or fish?"
Chicken or fish? I always panic at that question for some reason.
Why? It's just a choice.
I don't know. The pressure. They're standing right there waiting. Okay, so I just say, chicken please, or fish please.
Yes, and maybe add thank you. For drinks, you can say water please, or could I have orange juice?
What if I need something later, like a blanket or headphones?
You press the call button, and when the flight attendant comes, you say, excuse me, could I have a blanket please? Or could I get some headphones?
Could I get? Those are polite ways to ask.
Yes, very polite. You can also say, may I have a blanket? It's the same idea.
What about the bathroom? Do I need to ask permission?
No, you don't need to ask. But if the seatbelt sign is on, you should wait. If you're not sure, you can ask the flight attendant, is it okay to use the bathroom now?
All right, so we've covered the flight. Now I land in a new country. What happens next?
Immigration and customs. This is very important.
Oh, I find this part scary. The immigration officers always look so serious.
They need to be serious because it's their job. But if you answer clearly and honestly, there's no problem.
What will they ask me?
Common questions are, what's the purpose of your visit? And how long are you staying? And where are you staying?
Purpose of visit means why I'm traveling?
Exactly. You can answer tourism, or I'm here for vacation, or business, or I'm visiting family.
And for how long are you staying, I just say the number of days?
Yes, 5 days, or 2 weeks, or I'm staying for 10 days.
What about the address question? I never remember my hotel address.
It's okay to look at your phone. You can say, 1 moment, please, and then read the hotel name and address. Or just say the hotel name, like, I'm staying at the Hilton Hotel in the city center.
That's easier than I thought. What if they ask other questions?
They might ask, is this your first time in this country? Or do you have a return ticket? Just answer honestly. Yes, it's my first time. Or no, I've been here before. And yes, I have a return ticket on March 10th.
Okay. I feel better about this now. So after immigration, I collect my luggage?
Yes, you go to baggage claim. You find your flight number on the screens and wait at that carousel.
Carousel is the moving belt with the bags?
Exactly, the circular conveyor belt. You wait there, and when you see your bag, you take it.
What if my bag doesn't come? That happened to my friend once.
That's called lost luggage. If your bag is lost, you go to the airline desk in the baggage claim area. You say, excuse me, my luggage hasn't arrived, or I can't find my bag.
And they help me find it?
Yes, they'll ask for your baggage claim ticket and flight information. Then they'll track your bag and deliver it to your hotel when they find it.
Stressful, but good to know. After I get my bag, I can leave the airport, right?
Almost. You might need to go through customs. They'll ask, do you have anything to declare?
Declare means to officially tell them about items I'm bringing into the country, like if I have a lot of cash, expensive items, or food products.
Oh, I see. So if I just have normal things like clothes and personal items, I say, no, nothing to declare. Perfect. That's exactly right. Then you can exit the airport.
Finally. Now how do I get to my hotel?
You have several options. Taxi, bus, train, or shuttle. It depends on the city.
Let's say I take a taxi. What do I tell the driver?
First, make sure it's an official taxi. Then you get in and say, hello, could you take me to the Grand Hotel on Market Street, please?
Just the hotel name and address?
Yes. If you're not sure about pronunciation, you can show them the address on your phone and say, can you take me to this address, please?
Smart. What if I want to know the price first?
You can ask, how much is it to the Grand Hotel? Or what's the fare to the city center? In some countries, taxis use meters, so the driver might say, the meter will calculate it, or about $30.
Is it okay to ask them to use the meter?
Yes, absolutely. You can say, could you please use the meter? It's your right as a passenger.
Good to know. What about talking during the ride? Should I make conversation?
It's optional. Some drivers are chatty, some are quiet. If the driver asks you questions like, where are you from? Or first time here, you can answer and have a friendly chat.
What if they ask me for recommendations? I don't know the city.
They usually give you recommendations. They might say, you should visit the Old Town, or the best restaurant is near the river. You can just say, oh, thank you for the tip, or that sounds great, I'll check it out.
Okay, so I arrive at the hotel. Now what?
Now you check in. You go to the reception desk and say, hello, I have a reservation under the name Ryan Smith.
Under the name means the reservation's in my name.
Exactly. The receptionist will check the computer and might ask for your passport and credit card.
What if there's a problem with my reservation?
You can calmly explain, I booked a double room for 3 nights, or I made a reservation online last week. Usually they can find it or fix the problem.
What questions will they ask me?
Common questions are, how many nights are you staying? Or would you like a wake-up call? Or do you need help with your luggage?
Wake-up call means they call my room to wake me up?
Yes, at a specific time, like an alarm clock service. You can say, yes, please wake me at 7 a.m. Or, no thank you, I don't need a wake-up call.
What about breakfast? Hotels often have breakfast, right?
Many hotels do. The receptionist might tell you, breakfast is served from 7 to 10 in the restaurant on the second floor. You can ask, is breakfast included? To know if it's free with your room.
And they give me the room key?
Yes, they'll give you a key card and say something like, you're in room 412 on the 4th floor. The elevator is over there.
Perfect. Now I'm in my room and there's a problem. The air conditioning doesn't work. What do I do?
You call the front desk, pick up the phone and dial 0 or the reception number. When they answer, say, hello, this is room 412. The air conditioning isn't working. Could you send someone to fix it?
This is room 412. I like that phrase. What other problems might happen?
Maybe the Wi-Fi doesn't work, or you need extra towels, or the TV remote is missing. You just call and explain, I need extra towels, or could I get some Wi-Fi password, or the TV remote isn't in my room.
The hotel staff are usually helpful with these things?
Yes, very helpful. That's their job. Now, let's talk about going out and exploring the city.
Okay, this is the fun part. So I leave the hotel. Where do I go?
Maybe you want to visit tourist attractions, go shopping, or eat at restaurants. Let's start with asking for directions.
Yes, I always get lost. How do I ask?
You approach someone polite and say, excuse me, how do I get to the museum? Or, excuse me, could you tell me where the train station is?
Do people usually help?
Most people are happy to help tourists. They might point and say, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. Or, it's that way, about 10 minutes on foot.
What if I don't understand their directions?
You can politely say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Or could you speak more slowly, please? Most people will understand.
What about using my phone for directions?
That's very common now, but sometimes you might ask which direction is north or which way is the city center to orient yourself.
Okay, now I'm at a restaurant. I'm hungry. What do I say?
When you enter, the host or waiter will greet you. They'll say, welcome, how many people? Or table for 1.
And I answer table for 2 or just 1 person.
Yes, perfect. Then they'll seat you and give you a menu. They might ask, would you like something to drink while you look at the menu?
I can say water, please, or I'll have a coffee.
Absolutely. Take your time with the menu. When you're ready to order, the waiter will come and ask, are you ready to order? Or what would you like?
What if I don't know what something on the menu is?
Just ask. Say, excuse me, what is this dish? Or what's in this? Or can you recommend something? Waiters are used to these questions.
I'm always afraid of pronouncing the food names wrong.
Don't worry about it. You can point to the menu and say, I'll have this one, please. It works perfectly.
What about dietary restrictions? I'm allergic to nuts.
That's important to mention. You say, I'm allergic to nuts. Does this dish contain any nuts? Or, I'm vegetarian. What do you recommend?
And they'll help me choose something safe?
Yes, they should. If you're very allergic, you can also say, it's a serious allergy. Please make sure there are no nuts. They'll be extra careful.
Okay, I order my food. What happens next?
You wait for your food. When it arrives, the waiter might say, here's your pasta, or enjoy your meal. You can say, thank you, or this looks great.
What if something is wrong, like my food is cold or it's not what I ordered?
Politely tell the waiter, excuse me, I think there's been a mistake. I ordered the chicken, not the fish. Or, I'm sorry, but this is cold. Could you warm it up, please?
They won't be angry.
No, not at all. Restaurants want you to be happy. They'll fix the problem quickly.
Great. Now I finish eating. How do I ask for the bill?
You can say, could I have the bill, please? Or, check, please. Or just make eye contact with the waiter and make a writing gesture. They'll understand.
Check or bill? Same thing?
Yes, same thing. In American English, people usually say check. In British English, people say bill. Both are correct.
What about tipping? I never know how much.
It depends on the country. In the US, 15 to 20% is normal. In Europe, 10% or just rounding up is fine. In some countries, tipping isn't expected at all.
How do I know what's appropriate?
You can research before your trip or ask at your hotel, is tipping common here? The hotel staff can give you advice.
That's helpful. What about shopping? Let's say I go to a store.
When you enter a shop, staff might say, "Hello, can I help you?" Or, "Let me know if you need anything."
Do I have to buy something if they offer help?
No, not at all. If you're just looking, you can say, "I'm just browsing, thank you." Or, "I'm just looking." If you need help, say, "Yes, I'm looking for a gift for my sister." Or, "Do you have this in a different color?"
And if I want to try something on, like clothes?
You ask, "Can I try this on?" Or, "Where are the fitting rooms?" They'll show you.
And if it doesn't fit?
You can ask, "Do you have this in a larger size?" Or, "This is too small. Do you have a medium?" Sizes are small, medium, large, extra large.
What about asking for the price?
Usually prices are on tags, but you can ask, "How much is this?" Or, "What's the price of this item?"
And if I want to buy it?
You take it to the cash register and say, "I'd like to buy this, please." The cashier will scan it and tell you the total.
Can I pay with a card?
You can ask, "Do you accept credit cards?" Most places do nowadays. You can also ask, "Do you take cash?" if you prefer to pay with cash.
Okay, Sophia, we've covered so much. What about emergencies? What if I need help?
That's important. If you need medical help, you can say, "I need a doctor," or "Please call an ambulance." If someone is injured, say, "This person is hurt. Please help."
What if I lost something?
Go to the police station or the lost and found. Say, "I lost my wallet," or "I can't find my passport. I think I left it in the taxi."
That sounds scary.
It is stressful, but stay calm and explain clearly. Give details like, "I lost it this morning around 10 o'clock," or "It's a black wallet with my ID inside."
What about asking for help with language?
You can always say, "I'm sorry, I don't speak English very well. Can you help me?" Or, "Do you speak English?" Most people in tourist areas speak some English.
This is so much information, but I feel more prepared now.
Good. Remember, most people are patient with travelers. Don't be afraid to ask questions or make mistakes.
One more thing. What about saying goodbye when I leave?
At the hotel, when you check out, you say, "I'd like to check out, please." They'll prepare your bill and ask, "How was your stay?"
And I can say, "It was wonderful, thank you," or "Everything was great."
Exactly. Then you pay any remaining charges, return your key, and say, "Thank you for everything. Goodbye."
This has been such a complete conversation about traveling.
Yes, we covered everything from the airport to the hotel to restaurants and more. You know, Ryan, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases. Let's go through some important vocabulary.
Yes, good idea. This will help everyone remember.
First word, check-in. Check-in means the process of registering when you arrive somewhere, like at an airport or hotel. We talked about airport check-in and hotel check-in.
Right, so at the airport, I check in and get my boarding pass. At the hotel, I check in and get my room key.
Exactly. For example, I need to check in 2 hours before my flight, or hotel check-in time is usually 3 p.m.
And the opposite is check out?
Yes, check out means to leave the hotel after you pay. I need to check out before 11 a.m.
What's the next word?
Boarding. Boarding means getting on the plane, train, or ship. We say boarding for transportation.
Oh, like boarding time or now boarding?
Perfect examples. Boarding for flight 205 will begin at 2:30, or we're now boarding rows 15 to 30.
I always hear that at the airport. Can I also say I'm boarding the plane now?
Yes, you can. I'm boarding now, or we boarded the plane at 6 p.m.
Got it. What's next?
Baggage claim. This is the area in the airport where you collect your luggage after the flight.
The place with the carousels, right?
Yes. For example, "I'll meet you at baggage claim," or "My suitcase was damaged in baggage claim."
What's another word for baggage? Luggage?
Exactly. Baggage and luggage mean the same thing. Both are the bags and suitcases you travel with.
Next word?
Declare.
At customs, to declare means to officially tell the authorities about items you're bringing into the country.
So if I have $3,000 in cash, I need to declare it?
Yes, in most countries, large amounts of cash must be declared. Do you have anything to declare? Is the common question.
And if I just have normal things, I say nothing to declare?
Correct. Another example, you must declare any food products from other countries.
Okay, what's the next word?
Reservation. A reservation is when you book something in advance, like a hotel room, restaurant table, or rental car.
So I have a reservation means I already booked it.
Exactly. I made a reservation for 2 people at 7 p.m. Or do I need a reservation or can I just walk in?
What's the difference between a reservation and a booking?
They're the same. Reservation and booking both mean you arranged something in advance. British English uses booking more, American English uses reservation more, but everyone understands both.
That's helpful. Next word?
Reception. Reception is the front desk area in a hotel where you check in and ask for help.
So the reception desk and front desk are the same thing?
Yes, same thing. Please call reception if you need anything, or the receptionist was very friendly.
And the person working there is the receptionist?
Exactly right. You can also say front desk staff. The receptionist helped me find a good restaurant.
What's another important word?
Directions. Directions are instructions for how to get to a place. When you're lost, you ask for directions.
Excuse me, can you give me directions to the museum?
Perfect example. You can also say, I'm looking for directions to the train station, or I followed the directions, but I still got lost.
It's so easy to get lost in a new city.
That's true. Next word is allergic. If you're allergic to something, it causes a bad reaction in your body, like nuts, shellfish, or pollen.
Right, I said I'm allergic to nuts earlier. That means nuts make me sick.
Exactly. I'm allergic to dairy products. Or do you have any allergies? It's important to know this word for restaurants.
Can I say I have an allergy to nuts?
Yes, that's correct too. I have an allergy, or I'm allergic to, both work.
What's the next word?
Bill or check. We talked about this. It's the paper that shows how much you need to pay at a restaurant.
Can I have the bill, please? Or check, please?
Perfect. Another example, the bill came to $50, or let's split the check. That means everyone pays their part.
Oh, split the check. I like that phrase.
It's very useful. Next word is fare. Fare is the price you pay for transportation, like a taxi, bus, or train.
So if I take a taxi, I pay the fare.
Yes. What's the fare to the airport? Or the taxi's fare was 20 euros.
Is that different from a fee?
Yes. Fare is specifically for transportation. Fee is for services, like a booking fee or service fee.
Got it. Last word?
Browse. To browse means to look at things in a casual way without a specific plan to buy. We use this word for shopping.
I'm just browsing. That's what I say when I don't want the shop assistant to follow me.
Exactly. I'm browsing means I'm just looking. Other examples, I like to browse in bookstores, or I was browsing the menu when the waiter came.
Can I use browse for the internet too?
Yes, you can. I'm browsing the internet, or I was browsing social media. It means looking around casually.
These are all such useful words.
Let me quickly list them again. Check in, check out, boarding, baggage claim, declare, reservation, reception, directions, allergic, bill or check, fare, and browse.
Excellent vocabulary for travelers.
Okay, Ryan, that was a lot of talking about traveling.
I know, my mouth is tired, but it was useful.
Let's think about what we learned. We covered so many situations that travelers experience.
Right. Where should we start?
Let's go step by step through a typical trip. First, we learned about the airport experience. At check-in, you use phrases like, "Here's my passport," "I'd like a window seat, please," and "I packed everything myself." Then at security, you follow instructions and can ask, "Do I need to remove this?" At the gate, you listen for announcements and ask, "Has boarding started?"
The airport is much less scary when you know these phrases.
Exactly.
Then we talked about being on the plane. You interact with flight attendants using polite phrases like, "Could I have water, please? May I have a blanket?" And simple food choices like, "Chicken, please."
That's the easy part.
Next, we discussed immigration and customs. The key phrases here are answers to common questions. Tourism, or business, for purpose. 5 days for duration. And I'm staying at the Grand Hotel for accommodation. At customs, you say, "Nothing to declare" if you have no special items.
And always answer honestly.
Very important. After that, we covered transportation from the airport. For taxis, you say, "Could you take me to this address, please? How much is it to the city center? And could you please use the meter?" You can also have friendly conversations with drivers.
Taxi drivers often know the best local tips.
That's true. Then we talked about hotel check-in and hotel problems. At reception, you say, "I have a reservation under the name," and answer questions about your stay. If there's a problem in your room, you call and say, "This is room 412. The air conditioning isn't working."
Hotels are usually very helpful with problems.
Yes, they are. Next, we discussed exploring the city. This includes asking for directions with phrases like, "How do I get to the museum? Could you tell me where the train station is? And which way is the city center?"
Getting lost is part of the adventure, but knowing how to ask for help is important.
Absolutely. Then we covered restaurants in detail. You start with table for two, ask questions like, "What is this dish?" and "Does this contain nuts?" Order with, "I'll have this, please," and handle problems politely. At the end, you say, "Could I have the bill, please?"
Restaurant vocabulary is so practical.
Very practical. We also talked about shopping. You can say, "I'm just browsing. Can I try this on? Do you have this in a larger size? And how much is this?" These simple phrases make shopping easy.
And finally?
Finally, we discussed emergencies and checking out. For emergencies, you say, "I need a doctor," or "I lost my wallet." When leaving, you say, "I'd like to check out, please," and "Thank you for everything."
Wow, we really covered everything.
We did. And the most important thing to remember is that these phrases are simple. You don't need to be perfect, just be polite, speak clearly, and most people will understand and help you.
Traveling in English isn't so difficult when you break it down like this.
Exactly. Just practice these phrases and you'll feel much more confident on your next trip.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Our question of the day is, where do you want to travel and what is one English phrase you want to practice before you go?
Ooh, good question. Let me answer first. I want to travel to Japan again. The phrase I want to practice is, "Can you recommend a local restaurant?" Because I love trying authentic food, and I want to find places that local people actually go to, not just tourist restaurants.
That's a great phrase for finding authentic experiences. For me, as I mentioned, I want to go to Portugal. The phrase I want to practice is, "How do I get to the beach?" Because Portugal has beautiful beaches and I want to make sure I can find them easily.
See, we have different destinations and different phrases, and that's okay. Everyone's travel needs are different.
Exactly. So viewers, we want to know about you. Where do you want to travel? It can be any country, maybe Italy, Australia, Canada, Thailand, anywhere. And what's one English phrase you want to practice?
Maybe you want to practice, "Where is the bathroom?" Or "I'm allergic to," or "How much does this cost?"
Or maybe, "Can you take my photo, please?" Or "What time does it close?" Or "Is this the right bus?"
Whatever phrase you need, write it in the comments. You can write something like this. "I want to travel to France, and I want to practice saying, 'Do you have a table available?' Or, 'I want to travel to Brazil, and I want to practice, 'Where can I exchange money?'"
Please tell us in the comments. Write, "I want to travel to," country, and "I want to practice," phrase. This helps us understand what you need, and it helps you practice your English writing.
And we love reading your comments. Seriously, we read them all.
We do! Your comments help us make better videos for you. So please share your travel dreams and your English goals with us. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson.
If you enjoyed this video and learned something useful, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps us.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and the little bell notification. That way, you won't forget to join us for our next conversation lesson.
We make new videos every day to help you improve your English naturally.
You are all great students, and we appreciate your dedication to learning. Keep practicing these travel phrases. Remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every conversation is practice, and practice makes you better.
Exactly. Even if you feel nervous, just try. Most people are kind and patient with travelers.
So use these phrases, be confident, and enjoy your travels. And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Goodbye!
Bye, everyone.